Clark connects! The first logo bomb of the season from Caitlin Clark. And Clark. I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Kennedy Carter. Here's Clark spinning, bouncing, what a find! And Howard lays it in on a delectable dime from Caitlin Clark.
The Chicago Sky tried to make this a fight. Angel Reese brought the rivalry, Kennedy Carter brought the physicality, and the whole building was waiting to see if Caitlin Clark would get rattled. Instead, Clark turned the entire matchup into a highlight reel, from logo threes to surgical passes, to possessions where Chicago looked like they were defending the wrong problem. And that's why this game got ugly for the Sky fast. Every time they tried to punk Caitlin Clark, she answered with something even colder.
Clark, jammer. 3 Sky players coming over. And the official is...
This is the energy Chicago wanted. Angel Reese makes it physical, the temperature jumps, and now the Fever Sky rivalry is fully alive. But moments like this only work if you can back them up with basketball, and that's exactly where Caitlin Clark kept flipping this matchup.
They've allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
This is where Clark starts making the Chicago Sky look scattered. Angel Reese and Chicago are loading up on Clark, but the second that helps lean too far, Katie Lou Samuelson gets a gift at the rim. That's not a random offense. That's Caitlin Clark reading the panic before it even fully shows.
Solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back is good. Caitlin Clark.
And this is the other half of the problem. Even when Chicago gets the matchup it wants, even when the defender is right there, Clark can still create just enough space to bury the possession herself. That's what makes her terrifying in a rivalry game. She doesn't need comfort to score.
The finish plus the foul on a beautiful delivery.
The Sky spent so much energy trying to pressure Clark as a scorer. They forgot what happens when she turns into a quarterback. One look up, one instant decision, and Indiana is gone. That's why this was never just Caitlin Clark versus one defender. This was Clark forcing the entire Chicago defense into bad choices.
WNBA player that has recorded consecutive 20-plus point rebounds.
And this is the visual Chicago fans hated. Angel Reese is right there in the picture. The Sky know exactly who the threat is, and Caitlin Clark still gets straight into a clean make. That's what shot on looks like, not one big play, but repeated moments where the answer still doesn't matter.
Someone forgot about Smith!
Now Clark starts dissecting them. Nalissa Smith gets the finish, but the real damage is how fast Clark sees the lane before Chicago can close it. When a point guard is making passes like that in a rivalry game, defenders stop playing confident and start playing nervous.
Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane.
This is why the just be physical with Caitlin Clark plan doesn't hold up. Because once she gets inside, she's not just surviving contact, she's still finishing around it. The deep range gets the headlines, but plays like this are what really break a defense's spirit.
Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires.
These are the shots that feel personal. Clock winding down, defense hanging on, and Clark still finds a way to land one right before the break. That's not just a bucket on the Chicago Sky. That's a momentum punch.
Looking for Reese. Magnetley tips it away and off and running. Caitlin Clark whips a pass.
This is the kind of pass that makes a defense look stupid on replay. Because for a split second, Chicago thinks the lane is crowded enough. Clark sees the one angle they forgot, and that's all she needs.
Oh, Clark couldn't handle it. 6 to shoot. Here's Boston, will fire a 3 and 10.
And this is where Caitlin Clark starts feeling exhausted. No extra move, no big setup, just one pocket of air and 3 more points on Chicago's head. Against the Sky, that quick trigger confidence kept showing up at the worst possible time.
Blocks in her WNBA career, and it ends with...
This is winning basketball. Clark helps blow up the play. Indiana turns it the other way, and Aaliyah Boston gets rewarded at the rim. That's why the Fever felt in control here. Clark wasn't just scoring on Chicago, she was organizing the whole game against them.
On this possession, logo shot! Logo make for Clark!
And now the disrespect goes public, because Angel Reese and the Sky are already dealing with Clark's passing, pace, and inside finishing, and then she casually adds logo range on top of it. That's when a rivalry starts turning into a nightmare matchup.
Closes in on a triple-double, 2 assists, 1 rebound away. Clark leading Mitchell for the win.
Kelsey Mitchell gets the points, but this is still Caitlin Clark's pressure at work. She pushes the pace, forces Chicago to sprint backward, and drops the ball exactly where the defense can't recover. That's how you bury a team without even taking the shot yourself.
Down. There it is! A triple-double for Caitlin Clark.
And that's why this wasn't just another Caitlin Clark game. Against Angel Reese, against Kennedy Carter, against the Chicago Sky, Clark answered the physicality with control, the rivalry with production, and the pressure with a full takeover. A complete shutdown by range, by playmaking, by pace, and by poise.